Welcome to The Hero Maker. In this series, we follow Richard's appearances on other shows as he talks about how to grow, play, think, and live like a hero. Join him as he discusses thoughts, principles, and life lessons, all essential for anyone building their heroic brand. All that and more, only on The Hero Maker.
You mentioned about the real estate person that you helped transform their income. And I know there's a good story behind that. Tell us that story.
Yeah, I've actually got a couple in the real estate space. They're actually both good stories. So I'm going to start with the second one first, just because he's still a client of mine and a good friend. He came to me as a result of actually the first real estate client, and he was like, "Hey, I want to develop a course, and I want to become one of the number one coaches in the real estate space, like Grant Cardone level." Coaches, and hired me, helped him develop his course, helped him develop his first webinar, and then helped him develop the navigation of, big media buys with like the Cardone network. And helped him develop his funnels and develop all of the back end stuff, helped him hire his first sales guy and like all the how you do 2-call closes, and like we just walked him through all of those things for doing high ticket stuff and helped him sort of arrange his programs so he knows exactly how to sell them, and set up a recurring mastermind thing that he does once people are done with the programs, and all of that kind of stuff. And over the course of the first year, after his big media buy, we spent $100,000 in ads with the Grant Cardone network in the first year, and we brought in $698,000 in sales for his coaching program. And I remember I actually have a picture of the first high ticket program that he sold was a $25,000 program for, because we had a couple of tiers, and one of them was a high end coaching program where he would actually come to your city and help you set up your wholesaling business, everything from finding your office space to hiring your acquisitions manager to setting up your advertising for you. And like it was a full on almost like a franchise model for real estate wholesaling. Basically you'd walk away from your work with him having your wholesaling business running like a machine, which was super cool. And I remember when he sent me the picture of the check, he got his first $25,000 check. And that was a really cool moment for me to have that, in a couple of weeks after we got everything started. And then over the course of the next year, he had a $5,000 program, and then he had a cheaper program. I can't remember what the price is on the lower one. And then his mastermind, and he now has, I think, almost $20,000 a month in recurring mastermind fees coming from a $297 recurring mastermind thing that he's got going, and it does close to $750,000 a year in coaching sales, and has become one of the top wholesaling coaches in the US. And everyone who does real estate work in that space knows his name, and he had his first live event this last year and was able to secure some of the best speakers in the industry on the space because they all knew who he was. So it was a really cool experience to have someone grow that much as a result of the work that we were doing for them.
If you want to hear the rest of this discussion, please check out the link to the full episode in the description below.